All right, so as you can see, I've taken another sheet of paper and I've gone ahead and set myself up, lined myself up to do my pass pose. So my other page, which was the down pose, so I've taken that off, put that over here, off the side, and now I'm going to go into the pass pose, which is the middle one in red. Now for the pass pose, again, I'm keeping the character right in the middle, but you notice in the pass pose now, the back leg is fully extended, and that top of the head on the pass pose is up above that line. So I'm going to go back in now and draw that line, the head right up above. So that's just up above it there, just ever so much. Now I'm going to go ahead and proportionally bring in the torso on this. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in that neck, and then I'm going to go ahead and bring in that torso. All right, so keeping it careful to keep it about the same size there. But notice again, it's gone upwards. So I don't make the neck longer. I don't make the torso longer. I just try to move the torso up proportionally with the image. Now I need to go ahead and get those arms and legs in there. So I'm going to put the legs in first. So we'll start off with that leg that's closest to us, the one that's in white there. So I'm going to start off with this leg here, and it starts right about there in the hip bone. And it's going to come almost just down, about halfway there, put in that knee joint, come down again. And that foot pretty plainly is on that ground. Okay, that's that foot, the front leg, got that in there right now. Now the back leg, the one that's in the all red, the dark red there, that one, you notice this one comes up, it has a bend in it. So it comes forward, okay? And then right about the edge of the torso there, going to put that kneecap in there. But then right above or through the knee, there is a, notice that diagonal there. We've got that thigh, excuse me, the shin coming right through. So I'm going to cut that right through there. Okay, and then from there I've got the foot, which is up in midair. I'm going to make my adjustments here. Okay, and so if my foot is up in the air, right, that's what we call the pass pose, because this one leg is fully up, this one is extended, and the arms now are dropped directly down. So I start my arm here, it starts up here at my shoulder here, and it's going to come down about halfway down my torso. I'm going to go and put my elbow in. Right there, I got my elbow. And then I'm going to go ahead and put in the rest of my arm. And notice it's going to come down right there, right? And that hand's just going to come down where it is. And it would actually just cut right through the edge of that arm. See right there? Look at that arm is down, extended out, that arm is down. Now let's go and take the other arm. Now, the other arm, we don't see much of it. Notice that we don't see the arm out here. We only see a little bit of the arm through here in the front and coming through with the hand. So if I bring the hand out, right, and then we see just a little bit of that triangle, that hand, but that's all we really see. It's on the other side of the body. Okay, so this is the pass pose, where the front leg is fully extended, the back leg is bent with the shin coming right through on the knee joint. The arm that's closest to us is fairly straight down. We're starting off at the ball joint here up on the shoulder, come down into the elbow, and we end off the arm here at the hand and wrist. And to the other side, we only see the lower part of the arm and the hand coming through. That's all we really see. All right, now we're on to the last of the 4 poses. All right, let's go ahead and get started on our last of the poses. We have our up pose to do. So we're going to start off by, you can see I've got my page ready to go. I'm going to start off by drawing my character's head. And notice it's about 3/4 of the way above the headline. About 3/4 of the way above the headline. So I'm going to start in with that, and I'm going to go ahead and draw in that back of the neck, and I'm going to go ahead and put in the torso. All right, got to put in that torso in there, bring that up, bring that around, same as the torso that I had before. There we are, there's our character. Now I'm going to focus on, the next thing is that I need to get the legs on there now that I'm on that up pose. So I'm basically when the character is up at its highest, if you will, and the legs sort of fully extended out. So I'm going to go ahead and use that leg that's sticking out the furthest, my longest leg here, my leg that's closest. And I start off with base here, come down about halfway, put in that knee joint, and then I come down the rest of the way. You notice when I come down, that back leg there, there's just basically the back foot is bent. And because it's bent, it means I only have just the toe on the ground, just that little bit of the toe on the ground. and the rest is up in the air. So I need to go ahead and erase that. Let me adjust it. There we go. Just a little bit of that toe, and that foot is just literally pushing us up off the ground as we're just sort of thrusting our body full length up into the air. Okay, now we need to get the other leg, and the other leg is going to come out right in front here. And notice it's going to come out at an angle, and it's going to come out line up with just about past where the head is, right about where the head of the head is. And I'm going to go ahead and put that knee joint in because it's lifted up. And this back leg, come back. And you notice that this front foot on the back leg is not touching the ground, right? It's a little higher up. It's at a 45, right? But it is definitely not touching the ground. It is sort of up there floating in midair. Now let's go ahead and put in the front arm. Start at the ball joint here for the upper arm. Put in this arm. It comes out about halfway down that torso. Put the elbow in. Then I'm going to come forward and put in the front arm. And notice that front arm, the hand of the front arm here is literally lined up with the knee, right? So now we know how far that should go. Let's get our back arm in. Come right from behind, and we're going to go ahead and bring our arm out. Right, it comes out about halfway down. Let's go ahead and put that elbow in. And from that spot, I'm going to go back in now and drop in the back arm. You notice this arm is kind of 45 back the other way here, and it's pointing forward. And what's going to doing is that it's actually cutting through the back leg here. So if your character has skinnier legs, we're going to see that back arm. Otherwise, we're just going to see this upper part of the arm, from the upper arm from the shoulder down to the elbow, and a little bit coming down from there. But really, that's all we're going to see. So this is really, and finally, my last pose of the 4 poses. So what we basically have here is I have my, basically I have my contact, down, pass, and up. The 4 poses I need for the walk cycle. So I'm going to go ahead right now, and I'm going to put these into Adobe Animate and give them a test.